Ever since I was a kid, the shadows in my room seemed alive, shifting and swirling as if they had a mind of their own. I used to dismiss it as the flicker from passing cars or the branches of the old oak tree outside my window. But one night, as I lay in bed, I heard a raspy whisper threading through the darkness, calling my name. "We know your secret," it hissed, freezing my blood. I was paralyzed, staring wide-eyed at the ceiling, my heart pounding like a trapped bird. What secret? What could they possibly know? In the days that followed, the whispers became a nightly occurrence. They were persistent, clawing at the edges of my sanity. I started to question everything, my friends, my family, even my own mind. It was as if the shadows were not just in my room but pressing in on every aspect of my life. I found myself returning home later each night, hoping to avoid the inevitable encounter, but the shadows were always waiting. They seemed to be feeding off my fear, growing bolder, pressing closer. I confided in my best friend, hoping for some rational explanation, but his face went pale as I recounted the events. "Remember that night in the forest when we were kids?" he asked cautiously. A chill ran down my spine as memories I had buried deep surged forward. We had found an old, abandoned cabin and dared each other to explore it. I had stumbled upon a dusty, forgotten journal filled with cryptic symbols, and out of curiosity, I read aloud from it. We laughed it off as a childish prank, but I remembered the feeling of being watched, even then. Finally, I could take no more. Armed with a flashlight and trembling resolve, I confronted the shadows, demanding they reveal what they knew. The room grew colder, the shadows coalescing into a form that chilled me to my core. "You invited us," it whispered, the voice layered with 100 others. As the realization crashed over me, the shadows surged forward, consuming the room in darkness. My screams were swallowed whole, leaving nothing but silence, and a secret that would never be told.